What's up, everybody? This is Jose with Oakland Latinos United, aka Oakland Latinos Unidos, on here with a new video for you guys to enjoy. Well, this last Wednesday was a pretty violent day in Oakland, and several people were injured and shot that night. Um, One of the murders was a pretty tragic one that involved a man that a lot of people knew, I guess, in the community, and his name was June Anabo, and he was part owner or co-owner of the Filipino restaurant Lucky 37, which is over there by Fruitvale, kind of by Brookdale. You know what I mean? And looks like he was murdered Wednesday night around 9 p.m. And he was shot right by the restaurant. And I have a news report from Channel 2, KTVU, claiming that it might have been over a food truck he had bought that turned out to be stolen. I'm not sure, but I'll leave a link to that story so you guys can see. But yeah, I've been to Lucky 37. It's one of the few Filipino restaurants in the area. I've been there quite a few times over the years to eat. They have pretty good food. And I met him actually a few times early on when the restaurant first opened. I remember talking to him about the food, and I even remember talking to him about the music I do. You know, he's a pretty chill dude. um, but yeah, I've been there a few times, and yeah, he was murdered in front of his 11-year-old son, which is tragic, man. Like, who does this kind of stuff? You know, and on the news report, they showed a dude named Jose Ortiz. He's a Puerto Rican dude who owns a restaurant on Fruitvale called La Perla, and his son was actually robbed a few weeks ago. This is the video of his son that was robbed a few weeks ago, right there at that restaurant, La Perla, by some scumbags. You know what I mean? Who basically robbed him, you know, and he was good friends with June Anabo, who was 39 years old, co-owner of the restaurant Lucky 37. You know, pretty tragic. Same night, there was also a shooting on the 580 again, like always. Gunshot fired on Oakland. You know what I mean? Looks like a car had turned over and several people were shot. Not sure if people died in this incident, but definitely another police shooting. I mean, not a police shooting, another freeway shooting. I'm sorry, another freeway shooting. You know what I mean? And again, it's just sadly Oakland culture, man. You know, a culture of degeneracy, a culture of scumbags, a culture of people that just don't give a shit anymore. You know what I mean? You know, these fools that are out here shooting people and acting like idiots, you know, they're not gangsters. You know, if anything, they're degenerates. You know what I mean? They're scumbags, sleazebags that want to prey on people that they deem weak, and those people get no respect from me, no love from me, and then whatever happens to them, they deserve it. Anything that happens to them because of their actions, they completely deserve it. But that's just the way I look at it. You know, pretty tragic. You know what I mean? That the homie was killed, you know, in front of his 11-year-old kid. But what can you do, man? Oakland has just been like this for years, and sadly, it's part of the culture, an unfortunate, damning culture. You know what I mean? But you know, that's all I really have to say. It's unfortunate that Oakland has to continue being like this and having this messed up reputation. But what can you do, man? You know, like I said, the culture has to change, and this younger generation, you know, the OGs, the older people need to speak to them. You know what I mean? Need to get it through their head that this stuff ain't gonna get them nowhere. There's consequences to this lifestyle. You know. On another note, my homie Oakland's own, my homie Josh, his store is around that area too, man. And you know, I did a video with him a while back. Cool homie right there who grew up around the 7th Street area. And you know, if he's watching this video, take care, man, because it's been rough out there. And to all you folks out there in the town, just be safe. You feel me? Because it's been rough out there. All right, y'all. That's all I have to say. Late.